Hey, good morning. I think. Little odd thing going on with the machine over here. It's Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Dragon Sword. We have set 7 this morning. We started working on it yesterday. We're going to work on it a little bit more today, and we're going to pay a lot more attention to warm-ups and foundations for being able to do what we're doing in set 7. The jump and the landing both require particular skills. It's not enough to only pay attention to how do I get there. We need to pay attention to what we're doing in the movement so that we don't hurt ourselves. A couple of things that we could do to hurt ourselves, we don't want to do them. Alright, so I'm going to pay attention to a couple of those this morning. We're going to do a little bit more with the warm-ups, and we're going to start with a very slow review of what we're doing so that I can put all of this in context. Let's go. And I'm checking technology, maybe my friend, I don't know. Alright, hang on a second. This says everything's alright, that's back to fine, yeah. Alright. Now, I'm checking over here just to make sure. So over here I have the machine that shows me what I'm doing right now, and over here I have the machine that shows me what you're seeing. And I would like them to be more or less coordinated. Yeah, for the moment it's looking better. It's looking better. All right. We have a couple of moves, and we started this in set 6, where we're back, come around, and down. Right here, this, I'm leaning way too far forward. There is no way that I'm going down from that position. Okay, back here is better. My leg doesn't want to do that right now. It doesn't. That's about it. Right? That's where I'm going. I should be all the way down, right? That flexibility and holding strength is something we want to work on this morning, right? So this goes all the way down, not just halfway. As we come out of this, right, here, up, set in this standing leg. No, I was wobbly. My foot was wobbly. We're going to work on that this morning, right? Slice up. Nope. Yes. We're going to work on that too. Step up. This jump, as we go up, right? Up, extend, and down. That landing? Yes, it does. And then we have to come back up. We do. That flexibility and dexterity is something that we have to, it's not magic. It's hard work. There's a kung fu. That's what kung fu means. It literally, kung fu means hard work. Alright, feet back, shoulder width apart, basic stretch, And we're going to move a little bit quickly, and we're going to go to both sides as well as to the front. Open up the hip, open up the waist. Hand circle to the front, back around to both sides, up along the center line, extend out, bend the knees, stretch through the back of the leg, and again, relax through the whole body as you move. One more time. Keep the shoulders down. And turn to your right. I turn to my left. Go around. And 2. One more. And 3. Come to center, go the other way. You're going to your left, I'm going to my right. Keep the knees bent. Keep the heels well placed. Center. Elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. Alright. This was good for the hips, right? For the jumps, we need to pay attention to 2 things that we haven't really paid attention to yet because we haven't been doing jumps. One is the foot. And I've talked about different things that we need to pay attention to with the foot in terms of here's where my foot is, here's where my knee is related to my foot, here's the center of my foot, here's the heel of my foot being grounded. All of these things I've talked about. Now we need to go up. Okay, now we're going up. In doing that, we need to prepare the foot and we need to prepare the foreleg. Otherwise, when we land, it's very easy to be injured. Okay? And it's not because you want to be injured. It's because your foot's not working well or your knee and your leg are not working well. So that when you land too hard, and that puts a strain on the front part of the leg right here, which causes something dancers, I learned about this from dance, called shin splints. It's not comfortable at all. The remedy, don't do that. Pay attention to how you go up and how you land. Alright, so, yeah, that's probably it. Alright, so, right foot front, bend the left knee, push into the floor, or whatever surface you're on, right? Push into the floor hard, okay? Your knee is just back behind the center of your foot. You push into the foot. Whole foot, push down, right? Push down. Just push down. That's all you're doing right now, push down. Okay? Find where your toes spread out. Find the arch just behind where your toes spread out. Find the arch behind the arch of your foot, right? So we're looking for the metatarsal arch just behind the toes. We're looking for the arch of the foot between the metatarsal arch and the heel. And then all of the bones in the heel. It is not one bone, it is multiples of bones. We want all of that set onto the floor. Pull up through the ankle. Pull up through the ankle so that you start to feel, and you can't see it, but it's here. Start to feel the separation between the heel that's stuck on the floor and the ankle and all of the ankle bones and the bottom of the foreleg. The long bone. I'll come back with the name of it after a minute. All right. Long bone in the leg right here, this one. Alright? Pull up. Set the heel. Now, left foot, that's been going on all this time, right? Push down more. Move the left foot, you're going to move the left foot up just a little bit. Alright? And I have my foot back so you can see what I'm doing. Push down into the heel as if you were going to jump. Don't jump, just push down in the heel like you were going to. Now, push down through the toes, cross the metatarsal arch, pull up through the arch of the foot, push the foot up onto the toes, so you're on the metatarsal arch, toes are still flat on the floor. Push it up, pull the heel up. Now, bring it up to the toes, and I had to pull my foot back, yeah. Bring it up to the toes, push down again, push all the way down, push hard as you push down. Sink, do it again. Pull up, onto the toes, point your foot, push down, on the metatarsal arch, and down. Other foot. Alright, that was my right foot. We're going to go on the left foot now. Alright, bend the knee, push hard, push down, and pull up so that you separate the bones. That sense of pushing down and pulling up, yeah, it's all there. Alright, and that was my cat, my other cat coming through. She's been having some flea trouble. She's going back under the couch to hide. Alright, push down in the heel, push down across the metatarsal arch, push down through the toes, all 5 of them, find them and push, pull up through the arch of the foot. Alright, and step up a little bit, push down through the left as you pick up the heel, onto the toes, pull up onto the tip of the toes, push down, and push down again. Sink, and again, push down into the heel, pick up the heel, pull up, all the way through, push down, across the toes on the metatarsal arch, and push down, and come on back up. That slope is push down, pick it up, down, push down, roll it up, pick it up, put it down, and down. That's what we do in a jump. That's what the foot does in a jump. It does. Come down here. Roll down through the foot so that you don't land flat. Right? Push down. The heel has to set. If you don't set the heel, you can't go, you're not going anywhere. I don't jump all that well. So I had to work at this. Right? Push down, set the foot, set the weight, little bounce through the legs, right? Check the feet, push down. Bend through the knees, right? I'm on carpet over concrete. I'm going to bend. I'm going to bend. It's not. If I were on a stage floor with suspension, that'd be wonderful. That'd be great. I'd still have to pay attention because what I do and how I do it, right? what surface am I on? And I will tell you that it's really hard to jump on sand. It is. Keeping your balance on sand is difficult enough, but jumping on sand is hard. Didn't happen. I tried. I did. There was a time when I would go to the beach and work out, and there were several things that I tried that were pretty successful, actually, in being able to address balance, placement, timing, and how I can manage my own movement on a surface that is part moving under me. Not entirely, and don't want to be on the squishy sand, but it's going to move. How do you manage your weight? Part of the secret to doing that is this idea of pulling up. And from trying to jump, right, you need something. This is why I'm saying set the heel, set the foot. If you don't set first, if you don't sink, there's nothing to propel you up, right? That there is that part of going down in order to go up. We want to use that physical property, that physical energy. We want to use it. We absolutely want to use it. All right. As we come up here, that stance, if I were on the other side, I'm not. I still need to be solid. There are other things that I need to be able to do on that leg, right? One of them, we just finished this jump, right? Jump, down. I was good with this yesterday. Oh yeah, here we go. Up, here, right? I have to come up and then down. I need to stay up. That skill, pull up through the hip, under the ribs, pull up. Hold the shoulder down. Keep the body well centered through the spine as you pick up the leg. I'm on my left, you're on your right, to the outside, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put it down. All right? I'm on my right, you're on your left, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the inside, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. To the inside, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Couple of things. I was trying to make bigger circles so that it would cause me to have to hold better on my sustaining leg, right? In dance, we have, this is my foot out here in the front. I have a circle here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have the same circle up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not doing any more, right? it goes up 2 more. So on the floor, more or less, you have to pick it up a little bit so you can make the circle, but more or less on the floor. About knee height. Hip height, and then up here. Up in the air. Alright, that level of dexterity, I'm probably not going to get back to all of that. I'll get close, because I want to. If I can. I am, as long as my hips hold up. Alright? But the skill to do that starts with what we just did. Being able to stand on one leg, do something with the other leg. This circle with the knee. Alright? If the sustaining leg is not solid, when you move your other leg, you'll fall over. It's just going to happen. You will find where your balance is when you do that. You will also find what you need to hold and what you need to work. I'm holding everything here and I'm working this leg and this hip. That's it. On the floor. Legs crossed. You want hands just below the knees. As you pull forward, and I'm going to turn to the side and do this in a second. As you pull forward, chest to the legs. And pull forward one. And sit back. Roll back as far back as you can go. And pull forward. And roll back. Lean back. And pull up. And pull forward. And roll back again. Pull in across the lower abs and pull up as you go forward. All right. And again, to the side. This pull up through the side here. Lean back. Pull in through the front. As you pull forward, go up. Lean forward. You should feel it in the hip. And pull forward. Right back through here. Lean back. And forward. One more. All right. Legs to the front. Bend the knees. Same thing. Grab the ankles. You grab the toes, but don't pull them to the outside. If you pull them over to you, it's okay. Otherwise, grab the ankles. You can bend your knees more if you need to and pull yourself. You also grab the side of your foot here, but don't pull it to the outside, right? It's better to grab the toes or the ankles. And pull down. Lift up as you come up and down. Chest to the knees. Lift up. Lean back. Lift up as you go forward and lift up more as you go back. And again. Out again. Sit back. Hold. Lift up. One more time. Lift up. Alright, relax. Right leg to the back, left leg to the front. Support your hand. Support your hip with your hand. Over on I'm on my left side. So right fist behind the right hip. I'm going to roll up. Fingertips on the left and push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and down. I got better. I don't know if I can do it again. I'm going to try. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and roll down. Other side. All right, that's what we're looking for. That ability to move the body and support it. I'm on my knee here. I'm on my front leg here, right? As I roll up, this leg stays down. I'm on my knee, right? I'm going to try. Get ready. Pay attention to the direction, right? So here's the hip. If I try and go this way, I'm going to have trouble. I'm not set up to do it. I need to go here. Ready, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and roll down. Nope, need my hands on that one. All right, one more time. Not using hands is good. Yeah, that's what we want. Not using hands, right? So ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and roll down. Yeah, okay, well, almost. Okay? Little bit rough on this side. All right, come on. Yeah, it's easier for me on the other side. All right, that process, right? I've been working on it. That's what happens. It's not, I didn't expect. That wasn't my plan. I wasn't planning on being able to do that this morning. But I did. And that is exactly the kind of thing that we want to happen in practice. Exactly. I'm working on this, I'm working on this, working on this, I'm working on this. Oh, look, I can do it now. All right, now I can do more, right? That's what happens actually is, all right, now you can do that, now here's somewhere to do. That part of what we're trying to build in our skills as well as in the physical body, because it doesn't happen because I want it to. I can't sit down on the floor today and be able to do some of the things that I would like to do next. I can't. I'm going to work on it. Give me a couple of months probably. All right, I still need to get where I'm all the way down here. Used to be able to do that. I can do that with my hands, right? Mostly, right? I'm leaning way too far forward. My hips up way too high. And I'm just not in balance, right? That's another exercise. We're not going to do that right now. I introduced that exercise already. That's you plant your foot and pick yourself up. That one. That one. All right. For right now, I'm going to do one more and get a prop, get something that you can hold on to. I'm going to grab a chair over here. All right, because I need a prop. It's something, this is more dance, grand plie, okay, big bend. This goes all the way down And we're going to do this with the feet mostly together. So heels together, toes at 45. I'm not asking for turnout here, just toes at 45. As we go down, keep the heel down as long as possible. And then push the heel down as you come back up. Right, and just set the hand here. This is balance and comfort, so you don't fall over. No, try not to do that anyway. Keep the body straight, pull up through the spine, open the hip, ready to bend the knee. Keep the foot down, bend the knees. Keep the foot down, push down, push down. All right, now let go of the heel. Keep going, keep going. Push down on the heel. Push down through the heel. Don't lean forward. Do not lean forward. Stay straight. Pull up through the center. Push down. Push down. No leaning. Push down. No leaning. And I wasn't going to come back up from that one. All right. One more time. Open. Push down. Push down. Push down. Push down. And come on back up. All right. I'm happy with that. No, it wasn't that great, but I'm happy with that. I did a couple of things that I needed to do. I did a couple of things that I had to do, right? As I came back up, pushing down on my leg to help push me up, that was the only way I was going to get up. That was the only way it was going to happen. The lifting strength in the back of my leg that I used to have is not there anymore. I have other kinds of strength in my leg, not that one. I got to rebuild it. That understanding, right? What can I do today? I did something today, right? What can I do today? Could I do that 2 months ago? Couldn't. Wasn't going to happen. Wasn't going to happen. Seriously, wasn't going to happen. The grand plie in first position. I was going to do it in second position. I decided we're not going to do that. Yeah, it's a little rough. I used to be able to do that without a problem. Not a problem. I just say, here we go. Used to. How do I redevelop, or if it's something that you're working on, how do you develop that skill? And I talked about this a lot yesterday with the idea that as we're practicing, right? Yesterday was, you're watching me practice here. That idea that I'm not giving a demonstration, this is not for, applause, this is practice. That sense of, well, yeah, I'm probably going to make some mistakes in practice. What am I doing? How hard am I working? What's my approach to practice, right? How do I build the skills? How do I build those skills? Not, oh, look, that person's got great skills. And, well, yeah, no, but I want those skills. How do I build those skills? All right. Slowly. I'm going to start facing this way, and I'll turn around and go the other way. So, to the back, and we come around 1, and 2, and down, around, up, step, in, up, to the outside, and down, up, down. Right? Relax. Again. Can't do that. I'm gonna have to back up. All right, the ending there. Rest of it. Why pay attention to that? So you can get it right? No. That was a previous move, right? From here. As I come up, this has to come around before I come down. So that on one leg here, and down. That, yeah, that was actually not too bad. That set down, yeah. All right, the up part, yeah, it's a little iffy. All right, as we come up, here, no, don't lose your balance, right? That, I'm gonna go this way. Up, I'm here, up, that twisting, and that part, it's easier when I'm moving faster, it is. Again, I got it now. At least. least, I'm going to put it this way, I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay? And that is something. All right? So, here. Slice, in and up, round, and down. This turn, that dragon and water thing again. So that idea that we are twisting and turning, it's dragon sword. There are lots of dragon type moves. This is a black dragon. Twists and turns and shows its claws. Hi, how are you? That sense of movement through the whole body should be there as part of what we're doing. The waist drives everything. The dantian drives the waist. That part of turning, I didn't go up. Right? Man, I didn't want to slice the cat either. Timing, Shin, you know. Three guesses why this leg is going up. And why this is coming here. Right? No, I do not want whatever that is trying to come at my leg. Move that out of the way. Thank you. That simplicity is something that we want to cultivate. That's one of the things that I learned to value in all of the forms that I learned from Professor Liu and from Huang Weilun, and from Li Guangming, and from Yang Zhendou, and from pretty much everybody, and anybody else that I looked at. Wang Zhurong, I have a long list. There's a simplicity and a clarity in each of the moves that's not affected, it's not trying to disguise something, it's simply there. I'd like to achieve that in some of the things that I do. I think I have in a few places. I can always do better. And that's also something that is part of practice, right? I can always do better. Always do better. Right? To the back. Step back just a little bit. I can go back a little bit further over here. To the back. Check your hips, check your waist. Check your legs, check your feet, and turn, up, down, in, slice up, come around, jump, down, up, down, and down. Each movement should have its own timing and its own rhythm. So some things should move a little more quickly. Some things should move just a little more slowly. That idea that as I come up here, that I suspend here, and that this has force, has to be there. If I'm going to hit something here and come up, and I'm doing it on one leg, right? So right here. This leg isn't quite as solid as it should be. It's not. I'm leaning too much and I'm not holding my hip well enough. Right? Right here. I have to be able to stay there. If I'm not well placed when I step, it's not going to happen. Okay? So, here, right now, once I set on this foot, I have to be solid. Come up, and I don't get to put anything down until I step back, right? And I should be able to decide if I want to put my foot down or not. It's a challenge. That weight transfer, the weight adjustment and moving, it's not easy. I'm going to do this 2 more times. Just this last part. And I'm going to start this direction. Alright, so we just did the jump, and we landed, and we're up, and down. Come around, 1, down, up. Turn the blade as you come through. Here, right here. And don't fall over, right? Except we're going here and then down. That dynamic, we want that. We don't want to leave this out, but we do want this. We do. That comes down with a slice. It's not whack it, it's slice. P, split. Right? Don't pull back so much, but it's not this reach out. That's a whack it. I'm whacking at something out here. No. Now I just sliced it. That idea that I'm not just going to whack at something out here needs to be part of the movement. Okay? This side. Just this last part, I did the jump. Now I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3. Landing. Up. And down. And again. Right? Just landed. Now I'm going to come up, around, and down. That lift, as you come up here, don't exaggerate it, but we want part of that because it's what brings us down. The same idea that we have when we're jumping, except in reverse, right? As I go up, I want to set my heels so that I've got something to push from. And I want to work through my feet so that as I go up, I have some, however much it is for me, control over how I'm going up and down. I'm not landing flat-footed, I'm landing through the foot to cushion my knees as much as possible. I don't want to land flat-footed, I don't. No. Land through the foot, set into the foot as you sink. Use the knees, use the lower part of the leg to help with that. As we're coming down, okay, so we got to, let's go up and let's come down. As we come down, in order to bring more force to coming down, we need to be up, right? Which is where I am right here before I step back. That understanding of how to move, how to work with the force of the movement, to use the movement, is part of practice. We have to develop that. If we don't, it's waving hands in the air. We're just doing stuff. That's not my goal, is to wave hands in the air, never has been, right? So as we're paying attention to the things we should do, we want to work on how to do them, how to do them better. Some of this, the up and down sets, some of the higher, some of the suspended sets, it's not easy. I've said that before, I'm going to say it again. It's not easy. 这是功夫，这是功夫，这好玩，但是是功夫。I think it's great fun. I enjoy all of my practice. It's also hard work. It doesn't happen by accident, and part of what I'm trying to show in some of these classes is that hard work, that practice. What does it take to do that? What's it take? What do you have to be able to do? We're going to work on this again tomorrow. We'll work a little bit more on putting some things together. I have some ideas for a couple of things that I want to add to this class for maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. We'll see. It's more practice methods and ideas behind practice, and so I probably may put some of that up on the website as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm checking to see if I'm going to hit the shelf with the sword. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you.